I'm selling it all. Crypto is a scam. Crypto is a scam. Let's calm down for a second and let's talk about what you should be doing and what you should not be doing in the current market right now. But before we get started, we need to look at what's going on right now and why it's happening. So let's hop over. So what's happening right now, as you can see in this chart here, is that we were in a descending channel, which is a bullish signal. It started going up, we broke out, which is very bullish, and then Trump decided to place some tariffs on some people and we started heading down. Now people are freaking out because they don't know what's going on or how far we're going to be going down. So let's continue on and talk about what you should and should not be doing. Let's start out with what you should be doing. The first thing you should be doing is investing. Now, whenever the charts go down, many people think, okay, so it's going down, that means I need to sell, or that means I need to hold off on buying. But what we should be doing is actually looking at investing, because when the chart goes down, that's when opportunities are made. That's when everybody else is scared, so the price goes down, so it's a good time to buy. The second thing you should do after you've bought is have diamond hands, meaning you should hold on to what you have already bought and hold on to what you have just bought, even if it starts to go lower, even if it looks like, okay, we're going down, what's happening, why am I holding on? Well, that brings us to the third and final thing you should be doing, which is think long term. Now, I'd argue that this is one of the most important things you can be doing right now. More important than buying more important than talking to others, more important than rage posting on X because you think that Trump is a douchebag and you don't like what he is doing. More important than any of that is holding on because you have that long-term mindset, thinking, okay, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe in 5 years it will actually be going up, but eventually it will go up and it will actually increase in value, and I will be happy that I bought it. Now that we know what to do, which, just to recap, is invest, have diamond hands, and think about the long term, let's talk about something more important: what not to do. How do we make sure we are not making the not so good situation even worse? Well, what you should not be doing is selling and trying to stop your losses. That is one of the biggest mistakes I see people make, is they see that they are currently down in an investment and they decide, oh, let me sell it before I lose more money. Well, if you sell it, you accept the loss. What does that even mean? Many people are like, what do you mean I accept the loss? So I'm supposed to just live in denial my whole life? No. If you sell it, that means that it cannot go up. You're deciding, instead of taking profit from this, instead of taking a loss, I just want to lose money on this. I want to decide that the final outcome is a loss of X percentage or X dollar amount loss. That's what I want it to end on. Now, some people decide they can only afford to lose $50 and then that's all they're going to do. They don't care if it's going to go up in the future. In the short term, that's what they want. You should not be doing that. You should definitely not be doing that. You should look at your losses and think, okay, it's down today. Maybe tomorrow it will be going up. Even when your son, little Timmy, is tugging on your pants legs and he's like, Daddy, I'm hungry. Too bad. We're not selling for a loss. We are not selling. He can eat grass. Which leads us to our next one. Wait until the price goes up. Don't wait until the price goes up. There's many people I've talked to who they ask me, oh, what are you doing now that the price is down? And I say, buy more. Then they're like, oh, well, let me wait until it starts to go up. Let me wait for some confirmation that it's going to go up before I start buying. You're not the only one waiting. Everybody else is waiting. And once it starts to go up, Why do you want to buy once it starts to go up? Why do you want to wait till it's going up? Why not buy now and buy once it starts to go up and buy once it goes up? Just keep buying. Why do you have to wait for a certain signal to happen? Why do you have to wait for a certain time period before you can actually start buying if you know you're going to buy eventually? The third and final the third and final thing to avoid is tell others they are wrong for buying. No one hates you more than the degen who shows up to Thanksgiving dinners, to family dinners, to cookouts, while they're all just trying to have a good time and starts talking about crypto and how everybody is stupid for buying or how everybody is stupid for selling. If people ask your opinion, tell them your opinion. There's groups online where people would like to talk about it. There's tons of things on Instagram. You can talk in my comment section. You can DM me on Instagram. I'm always willing to talk. But don't go on telling people that they're wrong for what they are doing. That just gives crypto degens a bad name. Sure, we're all already doing bad stuff because we're all weird and we like to look at little lines on our screens for hours a day. But other people don't have to know that. They don't have to know how weird we are. But you keep giving us a weird name because you won't feed Timmy and you tell people the lines are important. So, in conclusion, what have we seen today? We've seen that there are some do's and some don'ts that you should and should not be doing. The do's are you should invest, you should have diamond hands, meaning you should hold and never sell, at least for now. Why? Because you're thinking about the long term. The things that you should not be doing, though, is sell in order to prevent a loss, sell in order to try and stop the bleed, stop the losses. You should not wait until the price already goes up because at that point it's too late. It's not too late technically, but at that point, why wouldn't you have bought earlier if you know you're gonna buy? And third and finally, don't tell others they are wrong for buying or they are wrong for selling because everybody knows you're a degen. You don't have to reaffirm that in their face in real time. All that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Adios.